I can't hear you, ma'am. I think I'm muted. Yeah, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I
Nah,
said
I'm
so many things.
fine.
Yeah, so I was saying that I think we have not started this chapter yet, right?
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Mm. Okay. Lesson 21, Ethics in Daily Life. What can be better than a hot cup of tea and one second, a newspaper on a bright, pleasant morning? But what do we read in the paper? News about greed, corruption, discrimination, robbery, injustice, and many similar incidents. This talks about how a person starts their morning with a hot cup of tea and newspaper. But when we open the newspaper to read it, there is news about greed, okay, corruption. Greed is being greedy about other people's things, and corruption is there, discrimination, robbery, injustice, and many similar incidents. This often leaves us worried about our security and safety. India has always been regarded as a country of high moral and ethical values. Have we lost our value system, or is it just a phase that we as a nation are going through? Doesn't it set you thinking about the changes happening in our society, country, and ourselves? So it said, uh, the text says that our country has always been regarded a country of high moral and ethical values. If you go to the old times of our grandparents and before that, so they used to tell, right, that the people were so like kind, compassionate. They used to all sit together. There was this togetherness, and then they used to very moral, ethical. But now, have we lost our value system, or is it just a phase that our country is going through? Now, all of us imbibe the same set of ethics, and yet some of us discover unjust and unethical shortcuts to success. Is it always important to be ethically right? You shall find answers to these and many such questions in the lesson. Okay. Now, the same set of ethics are there for everyone. Okay. What can be those ethics? Humbleness is there, truthfulness, honesty, okay, helping others, okay, telling the truth, being honest, being kind. These are the same set of values. But still, people find unjust and unethical shortcuts to success. Okay, unethical, unjust shortcuts to success. I'll give you one example. Suppose a person is working in um, a company. Okay, person is working in a company, and this their like the manager said that if you bring me a unique idea or something different, then I will give you a promotion. Okay. So this person goes home, researches the nearby company, steals their ideas and data. Okay. And from that stolen idea, he gives it to his company. Okay. To get that and he gets the promotion because this company likes it. That company hasn't even implemented the idea. This company has given stolen the data, stealing, okay, dishonest, stealing, and then he got the promotion also. Okay, so this is an unethical shortcut to success. Unethical, unjust shortcut to success. Many people do this. They take ways which are not really ethical to become successful. To become successful. Now, is it always important to be ethically right? Always should we be ethically right? So we will find answers to such questions in this lesson, which is about ethics in daily life. Now, values and ethics. Asif was a taxi driver in a city. One day, a passenger left his briefcase in the car. Asif noticed it only when he was going home for lunch. He did not know what to do. He thought of opening it to see if the name and address of the owner was given. When he opened the briefcase, he was surprised to find many valuable documents and cash in it. He found a card with the name and address of the owner on it. He drove straight to the owner's house and returned the briefcase. The owner was grateful and rewarded Asif for his honesty. Okay, so he found out the briefcase and inside he opened it. He didn't know what to do. So he opened it to find name and address. He saw many valuable documents are there. Okay, and cash is also there. These days, even our documents are valuable. Do you know why? Like there are scams like this. If people steal your valuable documents, now they can steal your entire identity. If somebody steals your Aadhaar card or there's some valuable documents, they can pretend like they are you and they can access your data, your accounts, your social media, your phone, and everything. So they will steal your identity if they find valuable documents. But this person was honest. He drove to the owner and returned back the briefcase. And the owner was grateful and rewarded him for his honesty. This is a very rare quality. He could have kept the cash and thrown away the documents. It was his conscience that did not approve of this act and made him make the right decision. Okay, his conscience means that our belief system that we have in our mind, okay, that leads us to do what is right or wrong. That is our conscience. Okay, so it helped him to make the right decision. Honesty is the value Atif holds here. You must be wondering what are values, where do they come from, are values different from ethics, and so on. So we will check out all these questions. Now you know that Asif is an honest taxi driver. Apart from being honest, he was also truthful and responsible. He was known not to have cheated his passengers. So we can say that value is something which an individual holds to be an important one and it's it helps in the development of his conscience. Okay? Your conscience is your internal policeman. Now, he apart from being honest, the other qualities, if you look from this incident that he had, was being truthful. Okay, he was truthful and responsible because he took the briefcase and delivered it to the owner's home. He was truthful and responsible, honest. Now, value is something which an individual holds to be an important one, something important, okay, inside us, and it also helps in the development of our conscience, our belief system. Okay, now your conscience is your internal policeman. This policeman helps you to choose the actions that are guided by your value system. Okay, our value system helps us in making the decision. It's just like that. It guides us to do what is right or wrong. We think a bit right. If we have to say, like, suppose a situation is there, if you lie, you will be saved. If you say the truth, you will be punished. Okay, something like that. So we think for a moment and then we decide if we are going to lie or say the truth. Who decides that in our mind? Our conscience. Okay, our conscience, our mind, the value system, okay, the belief. It helps us to decide that either we will lie, okay, and be saved, or be truthful even though we'll get punished. Okay, so it is our choice, our decision that we have to make. Suresh was Asif's colleague holding a different set of values. Now, Asif's colleague was another person named Suresh who had a different set of values. How? He would often behave unethically and cheat his passengers. He would take them from a longer route or fix the meter reading to charge more. Okay, this is dishonesty because both were taxi drivers. They Suresh took them from a more longer route to charge more money. Okay. And in some like tempos and autos, there is a system, there is a meter. So according to the distance, it decides the money. So this person, Suresh, he fixed the meter reading such a way that it would charge more. It would tell more. Now, many times he would argue with Asif about his honesty. Asif would often tell Suresh that one should always follow the path of truth in personal and professional life. Okay, he also told like sometimes the friends tell us that okay, you can lie, nothing wrong in that. Tell your parents this, we are somewhere else. They tell somewhere else. And okay, it's okay to tell, but it's upon us that we have to choose what our value system is. If our value system believes in truth and honesty, then we'll tell them honest. Right. But some people don't, some people do. So it's different for people. Now, every workplace and profession has its own sets of ethics, which should be followed by all. Every profession, every workplace has its own set of ethics, which should be followed by all. Now, for example, for example, some companies have like policy where you cannot disclose their information to outsiders. Okay? Where you cannot tell the private information of the company to outside people. Okay? Some companies have a very strict policy on being on time. Like you have to come on time. Okay, it's a good thing. So like that values. Okay, so different values they have for like helping people, coming on time. Okay, and different set of values the workplace has. Okay, some workplaces also like schools and colleges, we have a policy that whenever a teacher is passing by or the principal or somebody in the board is passing by, you have to wish them. Okay, like you should wish them. That is a very simple one, basic one. So they have like work ethics or workplace values. They are now values are ideas and beliefs we hold and are learnt from childhood. Okay, some values and beliefs we develop from childhood. We learn. Our parents teach us be truthful, honest, help others. Okay, small children, parents teach them to be helpful, to be kind, be polite. Often this one, right? That talk politely. Okay, okay, greet them. They teach us to greet people, talk politely. They are imbibed from our parents and immediate surroundings. Okay, they are taught by our parents. Immediate surrounding means our home, the first place, the first immediate surrounding. Our parents, the first teachers, and the immediate surrounding are our home or neighborhood. Okay, so from that we learn the values. Caring for others, for example, is a value, but ethics test our values. Okay. Values are caring for others, compassionate, kindness, but ethics, they test our values. It is the way we behave in difficult situations. Okay. The way we behave in difficult situations. That is ethics. Okay. Like I told you an example. Either you were late in the class. Okay. Or if a child is late in the physical class, either he'll tell like a lie, like my scooter got punctured, or I was stuck in traffic, or I was sick, or something, okay, and get saved, or say truthful that ma'am, I was late, okay, and get punished. So that decision that he has to make, that is ethics. If he choose to lie, that is unethical. If we go with the truth, that is ethical. Like that is a test of ethics in difficult situations. Okay, being honest, truthful is a value, but the test of that honesty and truthfulness is ethics. Okay, now there is an activity. As we go along the lesson, we will be evaluating some of the values we observe. Answer truthfully. You have to answer truthfully how you feel in the following situations. Okay. Just tell me yes or no. Okay. Returning what belongs to others upsets me.
No.
No. Taking money from my friend's bag adds to my pocket money.
No.
Honesty is rewarded in the long run.
Yes.
If I have some rights, I have responsibilities too.
Yes.
Yes. My values help me to make correct decisions.
Yeah.
Doing my chores. You said yes, right? In the fifth one.
Yeah.
Hmm. Doing my chores myself gives me satisfaction.
No.
No. I do not like my elders to advise me on every issue.
No. I like it.
It does not bother to see it does not bother me to see other people in trouble.
No.
It does.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Mhm.
Once.
Yeah. We have some values of life and values at workplace that we will take a look at. It is important for each one of us to possess a set of values in order to maintain conductive atmosphere. A few of them are values of life. What are some of the values in life that are important for us to sustain? Honesty and loyalty. Okay, honesty we know, and loyalty also. Respect for work. Okay, our work and everybody else's work. Okay, then punctuality, regularity, and discipline. Coming on time, being regular, and being disciplined. Courtesy and politeness with others, being gentle and polite in speaking. Okay. Judicious use of resources. Do not waste water. Do not waste electricity. Judicial use of resources. Taking initiatives. Like this is somewhat like helping others or taking initiative to do something. Okay, let me help you. Let me um, like do it. Taking initiatives. Efficiency in completing tasks. When you are doing something, being doing it efficiently, like doing it very well. That is efficiency in completing tasks. There are also some of the values at workplace. It is very important for an employee to possess a set of values in order to maintain a conductive atmosphere at the workplace. What are the qualities or values an employee should have? Honesty and loyalty for the organization. Okay. The example that I gave you, that this person took their data, okay, not loyal, okay, or not honest, not ethical. But if what some people actually do now, they sell their company's data. Okay, they actually sell. That is disloyalty. If you're selling your own organization's data to other people, disloyal. Then respect for the work assigned, showing respect for whatever work you're given, you show them respect. Punctuality, regularity, and discipline, same thing. Judicious use of resources. Paper is there, use them wisely. Machines are there in the company, use them wisely. Courtesy and politeness with co-workers, also important. Efficiency in completing tasks. Willingness to take up new tasks. Okay, if a new task is there, or if like you should be always willing, always ready to take up some new work, take up some new task. These are the values that we should follow in life and at the workplace. Now, you may like to expand the list. Can you give me one value of life and one value at workplace? What more can be there? It can be the same value also for the both of them.
Respecting people.
Respecting people, okay. Yes, respecting people, helping others
Hmm.
at the workplace and at the in life.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't you think that the choices we make in our everyday life are based on our personal ethics? It is the values that are the guiding factors for all our decisions. Now, whatever decisions we make, it is on our based on our values. What value we have, what value we hold. If we have the value of honesty, truthfulness, then whatever we will do, we will be honest and truthful. No matter the difficult situation, we will be honest in that. Okay. But if our value system um, is like, okay, it's okay to be dishonest and it's okay to be like it's okay to not be truthful. If our value system is like that, we've made it like that, then when difficult situation comes, it's very easy for people to lie and be dishonest. They are the basis for our actions and our behavior, our values. Let us understand how important ethics are for a just and peaceful society. What is the need and importance of ethics? Okay. There are certain things that you read daily in newspapers which are corruption. Okay. Corruption, corruption, yeah. Bribery, like giving bribes to other people, money and all. Food adulteration means, mixing things in food, and that leads to if food is not pure, okay, like milk, water is mixed and given, or some other thing you mix like things and give. That is food adulteration, kidnapping, violence, and murder. What is happening to our society? Why are people running after money by killing their consigns? Did I tell you that story last year or somewhere in the English class, maybe, that it was there some time back in the paper that two boys killed a boy at a wedding because of an iPhone, because they wanted his iPhone. No. So this is the situation right now in the world, that just because of an iPhone, people are killing each other, and just because of like materialistic things, they do these extremities, and there is a gradual erosion of values from the society these days. Few of us are engaged in accumulating wealth and gaining power through unfair means. Okay, people want wealth and power. Okay, what is wealth? Money. Okay, what is power? The ability to control others. That is power. Okay, means you are at a position where you can control your surroundings and control the people around you. That is power. People want that today, wealth and power. And to gain that, they take measures which are not ethical. If you know about black money, okay, and all this underground, underworld things, okay, people like sell things, drugs, and all of that, which is not ethical, not even legal, and earn like money out of it, okay. So, why are we allowing this to happen in our society? We can join hands to prevent the degradation of values in our society. Now, all of this happens in the society, even societies also. People are not helping each other. People are not loving anymore like they used to, like how it used to be. The whole colony used to gather, people used to gather, meet up, talk. Nowadays, people don't know who lives three houses after, or who lives at the back of their house, like in the previous lane. They do not know who is living next to them, who is the neighbor, they don't know. Why? Because that unity, that meeting each other, togetherness is not there. Now, it is important that each one of us follows values in every sphere of life, means at every stage we follow values. What will happen to our society? if values are not practiced? You can think of so many answers to this question. If we do not follow the values, then what will happen? Loss of life and damage to public property. People, if you've seen, um, they paint other people's houses with spray paints, or they like make some drawings on other people's cars or on the walls somewhere, public washrooms. Okay, they make all the graffiti, all the spray paint drawings on these places. That is damage to public property and personal property. Okay, somebody you go like somebody comes and makes spray paint drawings outside on your home, your walls. That is like damage to personal property. And if you do it on the street walls of public property, loss of life, like murder. Okay, breakdown of families also happens because values are not followed. Love, compassion, kindness, gentleness are followed. Breakdown of families, no law and order. Okay, then crime and corruption increases when values are not followed. Murder, okay, various crimes, so many crimes. Alcohol and drug abuse also when values are not followed. Abuse of women, children, and other vulnerable members of the society. Okay, women and children are called vulnerable members of the society. Okay, and their abuse, that is, many people hate women, lack of ethics, moral values. Okay, and their abuse, physical, okay, mental, all of it, children. So this is lack of values, what it does to the system, what harm it does to the people. Indiscreet use and wastage of resources. Okay, wastage of resources and unnecessary use of it. All of it is the um, effect when values are not practiced. There will be a total imbalance in the society if all its members do not practice values and ethics. Crime and chaos will rule and life will become difficult. Crime and chaos will rule and life will become difficult. Hence, it becomes our responsibility as an individual to live ethically. Okay, imagine if all people take it as a responsibility to live ethically. It would be so much easy. Their homes also, outside also, in the society also. Okay, it would be very good if all people would live ethically. Now, rights and responsibilities of an individual. We will talk about some rights and responsibilities of an individual. Before that, any questions till now? In need and importance of ethics?
Yeah, got it.
No. Previously, values of life, workplace?
Yep.
No. Okay, here, values and ethics? No. Okay. Now, rights and responsibilities of an individual. Ankita was a class 10 student. She was rude and had no respect for her elders. She would neither help her mother nor would she listen to her father. Instead, she always argued with them on small issues. She would also be very rude to her neighbors, her parents, always wanted her to act in a responsible and mature manner. Now she was a 10th class 10 student, was very rude and didn't had respect for her elders, and she would not help out her mother or listen to the father, but she always argued on every small issue. She was also very rude to the neighbors. Now her parents wanted her to act in a responsible and mature manner. We all live in a family which nurtures us as individuals. What does it mean by nurtures? Means takes care of us, loves us, provides for us. Okay? They nurtures us. We develop our abilities, give and receive lots of love, and we dare to dream. Family life provides an individual an opportunity to learn and to learn to establish and maintain healthy relations. Important social skills such as caring, sharing, tolerance, empathy are all learned in our home. So that family which loves us, provides for us, takes care of us. Okay, that family, we are not like treating them well. She did not treat them well. Okay, now one day Ankita's family decided to make her realize her mistake. One second, let me text Megan.
Yep.
So one day, her family decides to make her realize a mistake. Ankita woke up late and began rushing around for getting ready for school. She shouted at everyone for her things. Give me my bag, give me my dress, give me my lunch. So, but nobody listened to her. She somehow managed to get ready and reached the school late. And she was scolded for being late to school. When Ankita came home in the afternoon, her mother sat by her and asked her how she felt about the morning experience. Ankita realizes that if she was rude, disrespectful, and uncooperative, others would treat her in the same way. Others would also treat her in the same way. Have you ever behaved like Ankita? How would you feel if your family members would behave the same way as they did with Ankita? Okay, she realized her mistake and promised her mother to act responsibly in the future. Our responsible behavior brings a lot of satisfaction to us as well as others. This was a good lesson that they taught her by like by not listening to her, because it is important sometimes to teach the children a lesson when they are not listening or understanding. Okay. Now when we behave responsibly, it gives us satisfaction and satisfaction to other people too. Ankita helped her grandmother with all the little things she could do for her, and in reward, she would get a lot of blessings from her. She took the responsibility of taking her grandmother to dispensary for her medical checkups. She started teaching the vegetable vendors' children to read and write. Hence, we understand that every individual has some rights and responsibilities as a member of a family as well as a community. Okay, we all have some rights and responsibilities as a member of the family. Now, there must be some things that Mama tells that amaze you. Okay, that you do. Okay, in the family, your responsibilities. In my family, there are some things that I do. My responsibility, like evening tea, I prepare every day. Okay, every day when my grandma, mama, everybody rests for a bit, I wake them up by preparing evening tea. Okay, so that is my responsibility, and my responsibility is to clean my room. Okay, clean my room, do the brooming, mopping, dusting, everything. So that is also my responsibility. So these are some responsibilities that we have in our home, in our family, that we should do. Now, only when the rights and responsibilities are taken together, there will be peace and harmony all around. Now, responsibilities and rights, they go together and help in creating conductive environment. Okay. There's some rights also. Okay. There's some rights also of individuals. Okay. And a responsibility. Responsibility we know. Okay. Talking about rights, there are rights as a human that we have. Okay. What are those rights? Human rights, they are called. Okay. They are mentioned in our preamble. Okay. In the Constitution, human rights such as right to freedom, right to justice, right to equality, right to education. Okay. And two, three more are there. Okay. Then there are consumer rights also. Right of a consumer. If you're buying something, then also you have some rights. Like right to be informed. When the seller is selling you something, he has to inform you about it. You see, most sellers inform us, okay? Right to be informed, okay? Right to seek redressal means that if you are cheated by a seller, then you can file a complaint, okay? So that is, so it's our like, these are all rights. Same way, we have some rights in the family. Children all have right to be loved by their parents, okay? Right to be loved, to be taken care of, okay, but not taken care of not in the way that they are picking up your cups and glasses, not in that way, but the normal, every child deserves to be loved, and the parents also have the right to be like loved and taken care for and everything. So those are our rights. Responsibilities, we know the things that we have to do in the family, those are our responsibilities. Now, caring and respecting others. Answer the 6 questions given below to test yourself and see if you sometimes show disrespect to others. There is no score or marking system. You are your own best judge. Okay. So let's try this out. Okay. We'll do this, you and I. Okay. You also answer and I'll also answer.
Okay.
Okay. When you enter a room, do you remember to greet every single person in the room?
Maybe not everyone. Everyone I know. But if there's someone I don't
Everybody.
know, I might not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good enough. Same. Me too.
Mhm.
Everybody I know. But if somebody I don't know and he's sitting with a person I know, then just pass a smile maybe, or
Yeah.
sometimes greet.
Yeah.
So like that. When you visit a friend's home, do you remember to take leave from the elders of that house?
I don't really get the question.
Didn't understand.
No.
Okay, see, suppose I went to my friend's house, okay,
Yeah.
and when I'm going, I see, okay, uncle, I will leave now. Thank
Oh,
you for keeping me. I had a good time. And
yeah.
you say, meet mom, dad, there, your friend's mom, dad, and then you leave, or whoever the elder person is there.
Yeah.
They do that. Yeah, I do that too. It's very important when we are at a friend's house, we take a leave from the elders and then go.
Yep.
When your friends visit you, do you introduce them to your other family members? Like your family members?
Yeah. Yeah. I do.
Yeah, mostly.
Yeah.
Sometimes not.
It depends.
Yeah, so we introduce them to our family members. Do you raise your voice when you argue with elders?
No.
Sometimes. No?
Sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Sometimes we do. We
Yeah.
are learning. We are learning. We are not adult yet,
Yeah.
not fully mature. We are learning. Sometimes we do, but try not to. Okay?
Yeah.
Because once we do, afterwards we'll regret it. And afterwards we feel very bad. So,
Yeah.
and it's not a good thing to do. So try to avoid it, but you'll learn. Do you make a plan to go out without informing your mother or change the channel to your favorite TV program without caring about the other family members?
The first part, no. The second part, sometimes.
Sometimes. Um, both for me, both no. I cannot actually make any plan without first discussing it with my mother.
Yeah.
Do you always stay away on important days in the family?
No.
Me neither. Remember, all these are signs of disrespect. Okay? All the above are signs of disrespect. Now we will stop here and do this part tomorrow. Okay?
Okay.
Okay then. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Bye.